December 5th. Today is 2022. This is the Town of Babylon Planning Board. We do have one informational hearing, which is a site plan review. Other than that, we have work sessions. So why don't we start with the site plan review? Who's here on behalf of the applicant? But before we start, I do have to take attendance. So thank you for reminding me, Denise.
Patrick
Present.
Halpern, Frank Santos, Julianne Nolan, Jerry O'Neill, Ed Wynn, Rich Casey, Brian Zatani, Matt Esposito.
Okay, we have a quorum?
We do.
We have a quorum. Okay, let me read this into the record. The planning board shall have the right to rely on any information that is presented by the applicant. If any such information is later found to be inaccurate or incorrect, the planning board may determine that any approvals, building permits, or other actions previously granted in connection with the application are null and void. Who's here on behalf of the applicant?
My name is Mark Steerage. I'm one of the principals of Artiform Architects, 159 Broadway Way, Huntington, New York, representing Globe.
Could you raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth? Have you had the opportunity to review the memo issued by Liz White, the Deputy Commissioner, regarding this application? Have you reviewed it with your colleagues or with the owners? There are no objections to any of the conditions, covenants, or restrictions. Is that correct? Okay, thank you. Please proceed.
The application before the board tonight proposes to demolish an existing building or construct a new two-story warehouse building with a footprint of 39,295 square feet, including office space, along with associated site improvements. The subject parcel is known as 2015 New Highway Farmville, New York, and is located on the northeast corner of New Highway and Smith Street. The parcel is 63.75 square feet and is zoned GA Industry, and the surrounding parcels are currently zoned GA Industry or G Industry. The owners, the Vogue Group Incorporated, intend this facility to be a new main headquarters. The larger facility will allow the Vogue Group to continue its expansion on Long Island, which will allow them to carry a larger catalog of fashion and upholstery fabrics and hire additional staff. Their hours of operation will be Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The site contains four loading docks locations, along with two drive-in doors. The uses on site require 97 parking spaces, including 4 handicap spaces. 97 spaces have been provided. The 97 parking spaces total also includes 4 executive parking spaces along Smith Street to be used only by the company's principals. The building interior consists of 3,937 square feet of office and 49,001 square feet of industrial use, which includes 2 mezzanines. On the west side, the mezzanine is 6,400 square feet. On the east side, it's approximately 3,300 square feet. A majority of the building exterior will consist of the use of concrete, a decorative concrete block, both smooth and split face. The concrete block colors will be white along with light and dark grays. The entry elevations along the corner of New Highway and Smith Street consist of silver aluminum panels with concealed fasteners, along with clear anodized aluminum and glass windows and spandrel glass units, as shown on the architectural rendering. The site and architectural drawings submitted include all comments and recommendations received from the board to this date. If you have any questions, I'm open to try and answer them for you.
Sure, thank you very much. Do any of the board members have any questions?
The warehouse is going to be 2 stories or 1 story? Because on one of the forms, it shows 1 story, and the other shows 2.
There is a 1-story which is predominantly on the east side, but the mezzanine is going to be part of that warehouse. So there's a 2-story, so-called 2-story segment, which is 2-story in height for the one where the racking will be. And then the mezzanines on both sides.
And Mr. Nguyen, there's,
Are there any other questions? I have, any questions over here? No? A couple of questions. Are you planning on putting solar on the roof?
There is an idea of putting solar in the future, yes.
Because I noticed when we were looking at the aerial for the other factories nearby, there was one with solar. And I know that the utility company, LIPA, is promoting that, yes.
It has been discussed, it just hasn't been finalized as of yet.
You've got time to do that. How does this work? You bring, what is the operation? You bring materials in from other places that are manufactured there, and this is a distribution warehouse?
If I may, can I bring,
Oh, absolutely.
yes, the owner, this is Mr. Sean Singh, who's the owner. Maybe you could just run through how the process goes, Sean.
Mr. Singh, could you please state your name and address for the record?
Sean Singh, 43 Hillside Lane, Syosset, New York, 11791.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
So tell us about the operation and how it will be working on Smith Street.
Yeah, so we manufacture and import fabrics from all over the world. And we have two facilities now on Smith Street. One of them, which is basically our stock warehouse, and the second of which is our fulfillment warehouse. So the plan is to now consolidate these two warehouses into this new headquarters where we will be doing both stock and fulfillment.
And typically you have material coming in and going out. Tell us how that works. Will they be coming in throughout the day? Not that it matters, I'm just curious.
Yeah, so generally they come in on a container basis. So they come in on ocean freight, and then they're brought in on a trailer, which is then put into one of the loading dock positions and unloaded throughout our normal working hours. That container usually is there and then removed upon unloading. And then in terms of going out, we generally distribute more to by the roll or even cut by the yard. So in that case, we use carriers such as FedEx, UPS, the post office. So they're going out in more smaller parcels.
Oh, so you even cut down to the yard?
We do.
So where will that type of shipping happen? I'm just looking at the floor plan here on the first floor of the ward. That's that area there facing?
Yes, those four loading docks inside
those are
that
the-
recess is where
Okay.
the containers will be.
All right,
Yep.
that's what I'm
Yes.
trying to understand. Okay, recessed loading docks, okay. Are there any other questions? Julianne?
About 50.
And do you have a showroom?
Not a public one. We're mostly e-commerce.
Okay. You plan to increase your employment?
We do.
It all depends.
30%, 25%, hopefully.
It all depends. You'd
The
like
more
to
the
go to-
merrier, that's
You'd
fine
like
for
to
me.
go to 30%?
I'd love to, but
You'd love to
that's
go
as
to
long as the business.
40%, but you're not going to go higher than the market requires.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay. Any other questions? Jerry?
Could you bring up the elevation, please?
The elevations, Matt? Okay.
Could you describe again the composition of that exterior?
Can you
Yeah.
speak to the
I'm
mic?
gonna pass that off.
Yeah, okay, please. Sure.
If you're looking at the rendering, on the corner of Smith and New Highway, that major, basically tower or steeple, that's going to be aluminum panel with concealed fasteners, and then the glazing inside where the glazing is a true vision glass, and then we have spandrel glass on that corner. From both ends going out from that, we have concrete block. The white stripes is a concrete block with a smooth face. The gray is a lighter gray split face block, and then that aluminum panel goes along the top of the parapet and then vertical down on both sides on the south and the west sides, just to incorporate where the entrance is. And then from there on, we have the dark gray split face and pattern that with a light gray split face with the white stripe concrete block smooth face.
So that's all masonry from the tower out in both directions?
Basically, yeah, but the metal panel is at the parapet and the two verticals along the side.
That's some nice materials.
Yeah, it's very nice material. Very attractive. What about the other sides of the building that we don't see with the rendering?
It's basically the same. If you go to the northern elevation, we're still transferring the light and the dark grays on the split face, and we still do have that smooth stripe on the concrete block that goes through just to break that up.
Any other questions? No? Questions?
One other thing.
Ed?
I'm in favor of this, but the Capital One Bank that you're leveling,
Well, no, well, we're leveling,
they're closing everywhere.
no, we're leveling the Black Forest Brew House. The bank's across the street.
Oh, it's gonna be there.
The bank is staying there. We're leveling the brew house.
I think you're the only person left going to that. I don't know, but I hope they have a lot of commercial customers. I'm sure they do in that area. All right, anything else we should be aware of?
I think that covers it on our end,
Okay. When are you going to start?
as soon as we get the okay.
That's the right answer. Okay, well, thank you so much. This is really a beautiful
Thank you.
addition to our town. And
Thank you very
all the
much.
best. Thank you. Matt, where do we stand in terms of departmental comments? Okay, to extend the record to January, and I thought it'd give us time to get the final reviews completed. So we need a motion to extend the record. Motion by Julianne to extend the record, second by Jerry. Second. All in favor? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. everyone.
Okay, our live stream is over. We're now going to go into our work session.